Did you know I'm 6'7"? I've been the tallest person in almost every room I've ever walked into. And from the time I was a little kid, that meant one thing: people expecting things from me that I wasn't ready for. When I was 8 years old, I looked like I was at least 10, and everyone treated me like I was. The problem was, I was 8. The expectations, they didn't match the reality. Middle school was its own adventure. Having a beard and body odor at 12, it's not exactly a recipe for popularity. There's a guy in the Bible that I truly understand completely. His name was Saul. When the people of Israel wanted a king, God told Samuel to anoint him. And here's how the scripture describes him. There was no one more impressive amongst the Israelites than Saul. He stood a head taller than anyone else. And for a while, it worked. He looked the part, he carried himself like a king, but underneath, his heart was never right. And when the pressure came, when the hard moments arrived, Saul didn't examine himself. He didn't look at what was wrong and grow from it. He just kept performing, kept managing, kept trying to hold the position. Failure, it has to be examined. What went wrong? What needs to change? What healing needs to happen in you and sometimes in the people around you? Because if you just keep performing, keep showing up taller than everyone else and hoping nobody notices what's underneath, you end up exactly where Saul did. God saw all of that. He told Samuel, stop looking at the outside. He sent him to a field where a boy named David was watching sheep, overlooked, not even called when Samuel asked to see Jesse's sons. Nobody thought David was the one. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord, he looks at the heart. David, he wasn't perfect. Read the Psalms and you'll find a man who examined everything, his failures, his fears, his distance from God. He didn't hide it. He brought it all to light, and God called him a man after his own heart. Not because of what he looked like, but because of he was willing to look at. And here's what I know after all these years. God has never once been impressed with my height. He's been looking at something I spent a long time trying to hide. The question isn't what people see when they walk into the room. The question is what God sees when nobody else is looking, and whether you're willing to look at that too.